So I decided to change my world to Russia just because pay seemed a little boring. I did some gameplay off camera. Couldn't find much. It was just four little towns, nothing much. So I decided to go from a beginner map to experienced player map. Quite the jump, but hang with me. I also decided to turn off durability just because, well, I spent a lot of time dying, not because I was bad at the game, but because I couldn't find any food that was actually okay. That's the only thing I changed in the game, so it's still normal mode, but everything is 100% durable. But I also found out that when you shoot arrows, they still lose durability, which I thought was kind of funny. So yeah, I changed to Russia, and I did some time exploring. I only died once before I started recording. Second time I actually spawned in the same spot. I got some stuff, as if you can see, chainsaw I'm using I got from the farms. Beside the farm there's a campsite, so I got some good stuff, some guns, some food, some nails, some supplies. Yeah. So I still didn't record my voice in the gameplay because when I tried to, there was like all this weird staticky cracking sound. Now I'll show you what that sounds like.
Like my base, you can go down the
But
comments and tell me what.
So I'll just narrate and hopefully you guys like it. Afterward, I decided to take out some zombies, get some experience, so I could upgrade my skills and get ready for my base building adventure. So I killed a lot of zombies, and here's a couple clips of me obliterating a few. I took out around like 10 or 15 zombies, cleaning them up with my chainsaw since I could just hold down the button, and they would just shred them. After that, I was able to spend my points and buy a makeshift scope, which I then used to place on my gun. So I took a makeshift scope and decided to put it on my Schofield rifle since I was my only gun and I liked it. I, saw how I looked and I thought it looked pretty sick. And I decided that I really wanted to get a makeshift silencer as well. So I decided to go look around, see if I could find anything. And I also broke this computer since no other computer can be better than mine. So yeah, if you send me a comment about how you have a better computer, I will find you and delete your computer. So you better be careful. After searching around, I came upon the cafe, which I realized was the place that I died last round. So I saw all my stuff and decided to pick some stuff up. I didn't take the crossbow with me since I knew that I already had my gun, but I was able to get a bunch of supplies, and eventually I was able to use those supplies to make my makeshift silencer. Here's an aerial view of my new gun with the makeshift scope and the makeshift silencer. So I look pretty smooth and it looks pretty much like a sniper. So I was really happy with my gun. After I visited the town, I decided to build my house near the city. So I decided to start gathering materials, and the chainsaw made it very easy to cut down trees, easily taking them down and giving me so much experience. I was able to use these experience to later upgrade supplies, and I was able to get crafting 3 so that I could use some of the metal I got and make some metal floors. I decided to place it, on the flat surface near the train tracks because it was very close to all these trees, and it gave me very easy access to both the road leading to the town and to the road leading to the nearby gas station. So if I needed to get some gas or some fixing supplies, I could go there. After I had the supplies, I started placing down the columns that I needed to begin building the base. I got the metal that I had and was only able to afford one metal floor. I decided to just put some wooden floors around it and make this wooden part my entrance. I still needed a ton of wood, so I spent the next hours gaining more supplies and getting what I needed to build the base. So I finished the base after around 7 days of working on it. Well, 7 days in game time. I made it 2 stories tall, looks pretty fancy. I couldn't include voice, like I said in the intro, of course. It's got a garage in the side that holds that green car, and I found another car. So there's a campfire, a cot outside, a little sign that says CapsLck Mansion with some torches. So when you walk inside, you see those 2 torches for, fancy lighting. And then, of course, the sign. Forgot to add a second torch, but I'll get to that later. Next video, probably. When you walk inside, you can see 2 torches to light it up, so it's nice. On the floor is metal. Well, at least the one floor is metal. Over here, I have 2 crates to store stuff, a little shelf to hold my crossbow. So yeah, eventually I got it. And then I got this cabinet that I placed down because I thought it would hold more than crates. But then when I built it, I figured out that it held less than crates. Much less. The room is 3x3, so it's rather nice and big. I'll add furniture later, of course, since it's not really priority this video when you go upstairs. It's also 3x3, but with much more windows, so it's easier to see. I did it so that zombies can't really get in, because I know zombies can jump through windows. I'll get glass eventually, but I'm still learning. I have a little bed here, well, an actual bed, so I can spawn. So it's pretty nice. When you come down here, you see all these trees. Those are the trees that I used to cut down. Just like last night, like half the trees were missing, so it was pretty cool. I managed to finish it all, which was pretty awesome. I'll probably add some more windows maybe, but you can see that I died. I accidentally died because I ran out of the vaccine. So I died, and instead of respawning at home and getting my stuff, I misclicked and clicked on the exit button, and this is where I died, right here behind the little RV. So yeah, I'm turning this little off-roader into like a storage thing so I can drive it around and have some supplies. So yeah, when you exit the game and you respawn, the stuff you drop despawns. So I lost all 5 hours of stuff that I got. So yeah, that happened. So I just finished the base and I had this done. And yeah, this is the car I'll use to get around. The green car will just sit in the garage forever. It's just like a little thing to make it look fancy. Because why have a garage if no car? So yeah, this is the base. It's very nice. I might add a triangular roof on top, but for now, this is what it looks like. I'm not mad that I died and lost 7 hours of work, but it happens. Next video, I'll probably want to explore around and actually go to another places since most of the time I just sat around this area. If you enjoyed this video, it'd be so awesome if you subscribed. We are 3 subscribers from 100, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment below telling me what you thought. Subscribe.